Welcome to r/top posts, where OP discovers that her fiance is sleeping with her mother. Our next Reddit post is from OK category. I'm a 31-year-old woman. My fiance is a 35-year-old guy, and my stepmother is 52. Everything seemed perfect. Until I found out last night that my fiance has been secretly hooking up with my stepmother for months. I found not only texts, but my stepmother was sending full-on naked selfies of her, and when I opened up the hidden portion of his videos and photos, I found an adult video of them doing it in his truck. I went through his phone when he was sleeping. Something just felt super off. He's always been someone who is always on his phone. But something in my gut told me I needed to see what he's doing. Because of all the wedding planning, we were barely having any intimacy. We would go to bed at different times, and we just weren't connecting. I was in full-blown tears in the middle of the night last night, but I sent myself everything I'd found. I went downstairs to the couch to sit there. Obviously, I couldn't believe my own eyes as to what I was seeing. I still haven't slept. I'm not sure how I'm going to confront him. Do I do it the right way, or do I plan my escape somehow? In the past, when I was feeling it in my gut, he tried to gaslight me, saying I'm overreacting and I need to chill out. Then OP posted an update. I called in sick to work yesterday and acted sick on the couch. My fiance got up as usual and went to work. I turned off all the cameras in the house and outside, and I called up a friend who lived 20 minutes away and told her I needed to stay with her for a bit, and of course she welcomed me with open arms. I packed a few important things, like clothes. I think my plan will be to escape quietly with as little drama as possible. I've already basically canceled everything for the wedding. My ex-fiance has noticed that some of my things are gone, and is texting and calling me like crazy, and I didn't come home last night. So after confirmation that I've canceled the wedding, I sent him this text. The wedding has been canceled. I want absolutely nothing to do with you. I'll arrange to come and get the rest of my stuff soon. Please no longer contact me from here on out. As for my dad, I'm meeting him for coffee tonight to tell him. My life is turned upside down, and I had to take a leave of absence from work for the time being, which I can barely afford to do, but I need some time. Look on the bright side, OP. At least you found this out before the wedding. Our next Reddit post is from Snoozy Caramel Otter. So, a couple of weeks ago, my older sister came over for dinner. Everything was normal until she suddenly went pale and said her engagement ring was missing. She said she had it that morning. She definitely remembered putting it on. And now it was gone. She panicked, started tearing up the house, digging through the couch cushions, the laundry basket, under the bed, everywhere. I helped her look for almost an hour. Then things got weird. She got quiet in the way where you know something is coming, and she asked if she could check my room. I asked why. She said that when things go missing, sometimes people take things without thinking, especially sentimental things. I was so stunned I didn't even answer. She walked into my room anyway and started digging through my dresser like she was on some detective mission. After she left, I just sat there feeling gross. We were close, or at least I thought we were. She texted later saying she was disappointed but not surprised, and that she would deal with this another day. I didn't even know what she meant. I didn't sleep that night. Jump to yesterday. I get a call from her. She sounds embarrassed. She found the ring. Where? In her own winter jacket pocket. The same jacket she wore that morning. She apparently put lotion on, took the ring off, slipped it into her pocket for 1 second, and forgot. She laughed about it like it was some silly moment. Then she added, "Well, at least now we know you didn't take it." As if I should feel grateful for being cleared. I told her straight up how hurtful the accusation was. She said I was being dramatic and that stress makes people say things. And now she's telling our mom that I overreacted and made her feel guilty on purpose. I don't even know how to respond. I didn't take anything. I helped her search, and somehow I'm still the bad guy in the story. Well, I suppose the easy solution would be to not allow her back into your home out of fear that she might lose something and blame you again. Today I effed up by not realizing I was dating my girlfriend. So, I'm incredibly stupid. I'm a 22-year-old woman, and I've apparently been dating my best friend, also a 22-year-old woman, for 4 months now, without knowing. Our entire friend group knew. She was introducing people to me as her girlfriend, rightfully so. The whole time, I just thought that we were extremely close best friends. I was talking with another one of our friends earlier, and I brought up my girlfriend, Mina. I said that I love how close we are, and just talked about how much I love our friendship. My friend literally froze. I knew I'd said something wrong. I just didn't know what. She quickly left the room to, I assume, text our friend group. I got a call from Mina about 5 minutes later asking me what I was talking about. So I told her I love our friendship, and I love how affectionate we were able to be without it being weird. She went silent and then said that she would be over soon. Skip to her showing up, and she sits down next to me and breaks the news to me that we've been dating for 4 months. I was so confused, and she broke it down for me. She asked me about any time she kissed me. I thought they were just friendly kisses. On the cheeks, forehead, side of the head, on the shoulder if she passed me in the kitchen, hell, even the lips. But I still thought everything was just platonic. We never made out though, it was just pecs. Anytime we went out for a date, I thought we were going out as just friends. Even the really romantic dinners. I was just under the impression we were great friends. The pet names? Just being friendly. People use pet names platonically all the time. I bet the big question is, what about the day she asked you to make it official? This is the most embarrassing part. She asked me if I wanted to go out with her. I said yes. However, we were in a cafe. I thought she meant if I wanted to physically go out of the cafe with her. I'm not kidding. We talked everything out, and even though Mina looked like she was about to have an aneurysm, she was really calm with me. Anyway, we're now officially actually dating. I do actually love her, and I like her romantically, even if it took me being dumb to realize it, lol. The top comment is from Apprehensive Till. If she hadn't told you, would you have reached the point of having passionate hugging and thought that it was just platonic? Just gals banging pals? Yeah, sure, we're just friends with benefits. No actual attraction, it's just, satisfying each other's needs, that's all there is to it. Our next Reddit post is from Deleted. I'm a 23-year-old woman, and my husband, who's 25, got married last year in March after dating for 3 years. I've never had any issues with his family, and his mother and I used to get along quite well. We were also the first on both sides of the family to get married. Long story short, planning this wedding was no walk in the park, and there were multiple fights between myself and the mothers, my mother and his mother, about stupid nitty-gritty stuff like decor, what table I wanted to use, round or square, even what style dress I wanted to wear. But the cherry on top was my mother-in-law's outfit that she was planning on wearing. In the 6 months that we planned our wedding, I expressed multiple times that the only color guests were not allowed to wear was white. And I even encouraged everyone to go all out with their outfits. Like prom looks. Because who doesn't love dressing up and looking their best? But clearly this didn't include my mother-in-law. She continued to show me pictures of the outfits that she was planning on wearing, all of which were completely white. I tried multiple angles with her. First trying to nudge her in a different color direction, then casually bringing up the no white rule. I even asked my husband and mother to talk to her about not wearing white, as my direct approach didn't seem to work. Telling her to straight up not wear white. The moment I realized I needed to think of a serious plan fast was when one of her online orders arrived and I just happened to be there. Finally, I got to see this outfit, and to be honest, I prepared myself for the obvious. That it would be white, and to even consider letting the whole thing slide with her just to spare myself the mental strain. But I never thought that she would order a literal wedding dress. Thank goodness it was one of those expectation versus reality moments, and the dress quality was terrible and it went straight to the trash. Now, to what I thought was an excellent plan. After venting to my sister and the other bridesmaids about the whole situation, I suggested there should be some kind of punishment for guests should they show up in white. And so the jacket of shame idea started. My sister helped me shop for the perfect jacket, a yellow reflective jacket that you usually see construction workers wear. But the fun didn't stop there. To make sure everyone was aware of the consequences, my sister helped me set up a decorating station at my bridal shower to decorate this jacket of shame, and it turned out to be quite the hit. My friends and family members enjoyed using glitter pens and colorful Sharpies to give the jacket its shame by writing things like, "How dare you show up in white? Are you the bride? I think not." You get the point. Afterwards, I explained what the jacket would be used for. That if someone shows up to our wedding wearing white, or anything that could be passed off as a wedding dress, they'll be forced to wear this jacket the moment they step onto the venue. And that the jacket will not be allowed to be taken off, even in official wedding and family photos. Maybe I took it too far after someone asked, "But won't that ruin your photos and throw off the whole aesthetic?" And I bluntly replied with, "Not at all. I would frame the photo and hang it up in our house as a reminder/trophy." Needless to say, I never got that photo, and my mother-in-law turned up in an all-black funeral outfit to our wedding. I took it as a win, but I keep getting shade every now and then from his mother and aunt about how inappropriate the jacket was, and that I was such a B-word for forcing the jacket onto my guests. Our next Reddit post is from Neighbors from Hell. This started 2 years ago. My neighbor, Gary, reported me to the HOA because my trash cans were visible from the street on a non-trash day. I got a $50 fine. I said, "Okay, Gary, okay." Every Wednesday night, I set an alarm for 3 a.m. I go outside in dark clothes. I move his trash cans about 6 inches to the left. That's it, just 6 inches. Then I go back to bed. The first few months, he didn't notice. Then one morning, I saw him standing in his driveway just staring at them. He moved them back. Next Wednesday, 6 inches. He started putting a rock in front of them to mark the spot. I moved the rock too. He installed a Ring camera. I approached from the blind spot behind his bushes. I know his yard better than he does at this point. Last summer, his wife came over to ask my wife if we noticed anything strange in the neighborhood. My wife said no. I was standing right there. I ate a granola bar and nodded. In October, he had his house blessed. I watched a priest walk through his front door. I saw them standing in the driveway praying over the trash cans. I almost felt bad. Almost. He started bringing them inside his garage now. So I've pivoted to moving his welcome mat 2 inches every week instead. I will never stop. I don't remember what being normal feels like. The HOA created me. I like the top post from Fred Dingleberry. I mean, at this point, don't even worry about the Ring cam. Just dress like a demon and don't forget to whisper his name into the Ring cam. Don't make him wonder. Make him poo his pants. Our next Reddit post is from r/tragedy, which is a subreddit about making fun of people's bad names. I saw my boyfriend's birth certificate and I thought it was a typo. We've been together 3 years. I know him as Kyle. He signs things Kyle, Kyle. His email says Kyle. We were applying for a mortgage, so we had to dig out the heavy-duty paperwork. He hands me his birth certificate from the folder and goes to the kitchen to get coffee. I look down. It's not Kyle, it's Kyle. Khyeal. It looks like a sound you make when you vomit. I searched his name on the internet and this subreddit came up. Any idea of its origin? I yelled his name, or at least how it sounds, and he came back looking guilty as hell. He legally changed it to the normal spelling when he was 18 on everything he could, but the birth certificate is the original sin. Apparently, his mom wanted to be unique. I asked about his brother, whom I know as Luke. He sighed and told me to sit down. It's Lehuk, Lhewk. I can't look at his family the same way. We have dinner with them on Sunday. Lehuk is bringing the salad. Honestly, I think Lehuk is more of a vomiting sound than Kyle, so at least he got the better name of the two. That was r/top post from Reddit, and if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.